This video is about what to do when your head is so full of thoughts it's overwhelming. Maybe they're thoughts about the past, maybe they're thoughts about the future, or about all the things you have to do. Whatever the case, these steps will really support you when you find yourself in that situation. If you're new here, my name's Matthew and my goal is to spark you to think differently so you can create new possibilities for yourself and your life. And I do that by providing practical life advice so you can continue to grow as a human being. The first thing I want you to know is that having this experience of having lots and lots of thoughts to the level where it's overwhelming is really common. Lots of people experience this. I've experienced it, my friends have experienced it, lots of people I work with have experienced it, so you're not alone. The first thing to do when you find yourself in this situation is to get your thoughts from your head onto paper. So grab a pen, grab some paper and start writing. It's not about having complete thoughts down on paper or anything. Just whatever you're thinking about right now, start writing it down. For me, what this tends to look like is a few words from one thought, then a new thought will spring up. So I just put a dash on the piece of paper and then I write down the next thought that comes up, and I continue that process until my head has a sense of clarity and I feel like I've got everything out of my head. Normally this takes between 15 minutes and half an hour, but it can take longer or it can take as little as 5 minutes. And I know when I'm done, when I have a sense of calm and a sense of peace that, oh yeah, I've got everything out of my head now. And just getting it out of my head for some reason causes me to relax a lot, and it creates a sense of peace that is a bit of a relief. So once you've done that initial phase of writing, the next thing you need to do is change your context. And for me, changing context is going to a park, spending some time in nature, but basically I'm trying to put myself in a new situation, create some novelty, and that novelty triggers my brain to see the world slightly differently. I really recommend you bring a pen and paper so that if you have additional thoughts while you're somewhere new, you can write down those thoughts there too. And the goal with changing your context is to give yourself some breathing room from where you were when you're having all these thoughts. I really suggest going in nature and not bringing a phone or anything like that. You want some quality time with yourself so that you can support yourself through this experience. These two steps will really help you if you get into the situation where you've got so many thoughts it's overwhelming. However, prevention is always better than cure. And the best prevention I've found for this sort of situation is to reflect daily and do some sort of writing daily. And I've got a video on that which you might be interested in. So I really hope that's helpful, and until next time, the journey continues.